Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me
Yes,
well?
yes, I can hear you loud and clear. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm good. And you?
I'm really good. Thank you for asking. Really
Uh,
nice. hmm
and I hear your voice is better.
Yes, yes, it's much better because I take lemon, vitamin C, and everything else, and now I feel really good.
Mm, okay.
Still a little bit coughing, but much better with my nose,
Mm,
with everything else. So
yes.
it's much better than on Thursday. So I feel really good, yeah. And how is the weather right now in your country?
How the weather?
Yes,
The weather very hot.
very hot. Ah,
Yes. The
so
weather now the weather right now the weather is very hot and in my area is 29 degree.
but it's not so hot. It's 29 degrees. It's not so hot. Okay,
But
in my country it's now 25, 29 degree, something like this. So it's not so hot, or
mm,
maybe it's humid. Maybe it's then you sweat a lot.
yeah, we sweat a lot.
So we call this humid. Okay, when we have here, we call this this is humid. When you sweat a lot, we call
Mm.
this weather it's humid. Okay,
Really?
humid. Okay, this is humid. Okay, for example, when it's not so hot. Okay, so you can
Mm,
go outside, but you're sweating a lot, and we
mm,
call this
mm,
weather humid.
mm. Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
and I want to ask you. Okay, so how was your day so far? What did you do today?
Today I only do some small things, but weekend is okay. I drink coffee 2 times,
Oh,
and yes, the Saturday morning and Sunday morning, and each time the 2 hours with some friends.
mm-hmm.
Mm. Uh,
And what did you do with your friends? Can you please tell me what did you do?
we talkative. We only gossip. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, and do you have any plans for the next weekend? What are you going to do for the next weekend?
I don't have any plan. I only go because my job is running depend on the customer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
what they ask, I will follow.
Uh,
Depend. But my plan is small plan. I only send offer to them by data list. Mm.
okay, and do you have any plans, for example, to travel, to take a little break, to travel somewhere, to go to another place, to visit another country? Do you have?
Uh, no, because it's very difficult now. I must take care of my mother. She 81 years old.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
She only lie down, so I cannot go anywhere. Even if my job, I must find the reason to give up to meet the customer.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I think that I understand what you're saying because I also take care of my grandma. Okay, so
Mm,
she's 91 years old, and I take care because I'm in one part of the city, and I go to the every day. I go to the second part of the city to visit her because she's lonely. She's staying
mm,
at home. She's lonely, and I think mm, she's really active. She's really she has so much energy.
mm,
For example, she's going to she's taking Tai Chi exercise, and
mm.
yes, and I'm looking for when I become older, I want to be like her because yes, because she's so active. So she's so
Yeah.
active, and I don't know what to say. So
Means she had a lot of energy with her eyes.
yes, yes, and um, yes, she has a lot of energy when, for example, when she exercise, when she so it's
Does she had a best friend
oof, this is sensitive topic because her best friend passed away a couple of months ago. And she felt lonely. So I don't know. She feels so lonely, and I don't know. She's feeling lonely, but it's not so hard. It's not so hard for her because she's really active. She's really
yeah.
strong mentally. She's really strong mentally. So
She optimist.
yes,
Optimist.
yes.
Optimist. Optimistic.
Yes, she's optimistic, and she's so hard. She's really powerful, and I don't know what to say. She's really nice, and when well, like I mentioned, when I, for example, when I become older, I want to be like her.
So, so, so I mean the I'm sad because my mother cannot walk a lot. She only lie down, and because she have problem with the backbone, so now the doctor cannot do anything. Yeah.
Yes, and okay, and do you have anyone else to help you with her? For example, we have more members in family who can help. So do you have anyone else who can help her with her with
No,
her?
no,
No, just you.
no. Just me because I had one brother now live in Ho Chi Minh City. Yes, he must take care of his family. So I am along and I take care of her. Yes, but I think your grandmother, right?
Yes.
I think better than my mom. Yes.
Mhm.
I mean the health situation. I mean health situation of your grandmother is better because my mother only lie down, only walk in the room, cannot walk outside. Yes,
Yes, yes. So you're with her constantly.
yes.
Yes.
I wish her constantly. I cannot go far anytime. I only go some hour with friends or drink coffee or buy something. Go to supermarket or like this.
Just for a couple of hours and then come back. Yes, I think that I understand. Yes, this is the problem with older. We must take care of them because yes, they are in this age, and now they are very fragile. That means that we need to be with them because when they move really slowly. We need to take care of them, of their bones, and yes, I understand what you're saying.
Because sorry, you are
No, no,
talking.
no, 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 no. I finished. I finished. You.
Uh, because in the past, when happened the war between the Vietnamese and France, you know the military use many bad action to punish. You know to
Yes.
punish because
Yes.
my mother joined in the military.
Yeah. Whoa. Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is. I mean, this is very respectful. Let's say I respect this a lot. This is something that
Yeah.
uh, I admire her. Your mother. I admire her.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So you know the sea it was affect a lot of bad action. So now the affect a lot her body. Yeah.
Yes. Wow, this is so respectful, because I respect and admire your mother, because this is something that most of the people will not do in nowadays. But
Yeah.
yes, like my father used to also used to be in two wars, because
True.
because we have a civil war in
Ah,
mhm.
Civil War. Yes.
Civil War, yes, because
Mm.
maybe you learned in history this area where I am now. This area that was a really big country called Yugoslavia,
Mm.
and they now six countries separate and create
Mm.
just you have Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia, Slovenia, Macedonia, and
Mm.
Montenegro.
Mm.
And in area of Bosnia there was a civil war.
Mm.
Yes, and my father used to go to that war, and when was NATO bombing in
Mm.
1999, we also used to have civil war. Not
Mm.
civil war. We used to have a NATO bombing. This is similar what is happening right now in Ukraine. We had
Mm.
this this in our country in 1999, but it lasts for 78 days. But
Mm.
no, we didn't have, for example, attack from the ground, just from the sky. So they just bomb us, and in these bombs that they delivered to us,
Mm.
bad chemicals and everything else.
Mm. Mm.
So now a lot of people, young people, are dying of cancer or something like this.
Mm.
So we had a population around 10 million people back then, and now we have 6.5 million people. So
Mm.
a lot of people died
Yes.
because of this. 30% of people died in the
Mm.
meantime, or moved, or died, or but mostly died. Yeah,
Mm.
I lose several friends because they got cancer because of these bombs.
Mm. In your I already had some friend that died for cancer because the effect from the war.
Yes, affected for the war, and right away after bombing in 2002, I lose a really close friend. He died of leukemia,
Mm.
and this is the cancer, and
Mm.
he died in 2002. This is just 3 years after bombing, and a lot of people died.
I can I had a phone. Sorry.
Okay, okay.
Alo nghe anh.
Chị xuống liên lạc cũng vậy.
À xuống kiếm gạch rồi chết cha rồi. Xong rồi hả?
Sao rồi?
Bây giờ anh nhờ cái anh nữ trong xây dựng ra kiểm giùm em cái được không?
Kiểm luôn cái giá anh kiểm ký luôn rồi mua vậy.
Đúng rồi, kiểm rồi kêu ký giùm luôn, đừng giùm cái từ giờ em bận.
Đó chị chọn.
Okay. Now I am building my house.
Nice.
Yes, so I must take care the material, right?
Material.
Yeah.
Material, workers.
Yeah, I buy the brick, the cement,
Bricks,
brick,
cement.
yes, cement and etc. Sand, all like this. And they delivery and they call me to sign from the receipt.
Yes, I think I understand this. And like I mentioned, a lot of people died. A lot of people died in the because of these chemicals that they throw on us. A lot of people died, and a lot of people are dying, still dying, because of this. No matter 20, 23 or 23 years was from then, and still we have consequences because of this. And for us, this is something really personal. Like I mentioned before, I'm really sorry because Ukraine people from Ukraine, because I know in what, and they are in terrible situation like we used to be. So I'm really sorry because of them. About leaders, I don't care about leaders, to be honest, because leaders are there to, I don't know. I just care about people.
You say the leader of the Ukraine.
No. I put all the leaders. I don't care about the leaders. It doesn't matter if it's from USA, Russia, Ukraine. I don't care about them. I care only about people. I'm really sorry about the people because these people are not guilty about anything. So I only care about them, but I don't care about leaders because they care only about themselves and to have money and everything else. So this is what is important for them and nothing else. And like you mentioned, also your mother knows that what happened back then when Vietnam was in the war. So this is something that is quite sensitive topic.
Yeah, understand.
Yes, and
So,
yes, say please.
and I think when happened the war, I think the people from each country, very single country, will wake up and they want to contribute for the country.
Yes, they want to take care of their country, but I think that, in my opinion, people are doing this to protect themselves. But what is only important for people who are leading the countries is what they only take care about themselves. They don't care too much about people. If they would take care about the people, we will not have wars. So this is.
But
And
I think the only my opinion. I think like America, the president, they push the war for another country to sell the weapon. I think so.
yes. Yes, we used to talk on our previous lesson about Donald Trump. I used to tell you that he didn't. I don't like him, but he's the only president in the last, I don't know, 30, 40 years that didn't start any war. He didn't start any war, and rest of the presidents, Clinton's, Bush, I don't know, Obama, they all started war in somewhere in the world. So Donald Trump was the only. I don't like him, but he was the only American president who didn't start any wars. So I respect this a lot because
in the past, I had one customer, Syria customer. I sell Bangladesh to love to him. But later the Syria.
from Syria, yes.
Yes, after the Syria start to have the civil war. Yes, to I mean, sorry, wait. Overthrow the president. You remember from Syria?
Yes,
The people stand up to overthrow the president because they say him the corruption.
From corruption, yes. And when they started all of these things, when they want to have, but I only think that people from strongest countries like Russia, USA, and etc. They only take care how they will take the resources from some country. For example, USA wants to take resources from Vietnam, from Libya, from Egypt, from these countries, from Serbia. So they only take care about taking resources from these countries. So these countries, for example, in my country, average salary is around $300.
How much?
$300. This is the average salary.
per month?
Per month, yes.
Okay.
This is the average salary in our country. This is the average salary that we used to have. But people from our government say that is a lot more, and they calculate something like this. For example, you have $1,000. I have, for example, $300. Okay, so average is $650. So they say this is the average salary, but it is not. It's not the average salary.
Nonsense. What
Yes.
are they? Not nonsense. Nonsense
No,
because
no,
the
no
like
sense at all.
because the president had a very high salary.
Yes,
But
and the people around him, they
the
have a
workers,
yes, they have a really big salaries, for example, and they don't care. They do not care about people. And for example, our taxes now are much higher. Prices of food, prices of gas, now it's much higher now, and we are facing with a really bad economic situation right now here in my country. And we will see what will happen. But I think it will not be good. Okay, luckily it's summer, right? It will be summer right now. It's not. We will not use gas so much for heating or something like this. But in the next winter, we will see. It's going to be really tough because we will need to. For example, we will need to heat ourselves with electricity, and electricity is so expensive. So we will see. For us, I don't know. We will see what will happen, but I'm not so optimistic about this. I'm not so. How should I say? I'm not feeling. I'm not feeling really positive about this, and we will see what will happen right now. Right now, this is really close to us. What is happening in Ukraine? Ukraine is close to us, and we will see. Okay, so
close border, the had the same border or not?
no, not the same border, but really close to us. This is something that is in Europe, and this is really close to us because we are in the southeast, and this is, let's say, really close to you. We are really close to Ukraine. And one more thing, I heard the news this morning that people people Russian government told that if Finland allowed NATO, they will send troops on the Finland-Russian border. So so it's going to be not so good, because they want to send troops there. And this is something that I think is not so good. So we will see. I think this kind of things are a little bit dangerous right now because a lot of countries are there.
Sorry, you mean the Finland and Russia had the same border?
Yes, they are next to each other. Finland and Russia are next to each other. They are.
And now, but before the Finland belong to NATO or not belong NATO?
Do not belong to NATO, but if Finland allows NATO troops to come to the border, they will send military forces and equipment to the border of Russia. So it's going to be a really big problem if they allow this. It's going to be a big problem, and it will be really hard for the people who are living there, because a lot of people, this is Scandinavia, and there are a lot of people there, and we will see. I hope that they will not have that will not be the similar situation like with Russia and Ukraine. So,
but I see the high possibility the Finland might be allow the NATO troops to come. Right?
yes, but if they allow this, it will be disaster, because this area, Scandinavia, is it's really sensitive, because they have a lot of natural resources there and everything else, and those countries in Scandinavia, they're independent countries. Most of them are independent, and they will have a really big problem if that started here. Now with Ukraine is the big problem, but this is, in my opinion, when we take a closer picture, it's bigger problem. So it's yes, it's going to be hard, but we will see. I hope that everything will stop, because this is not okay. We used to have pandemic right now about coronavirus, and now we have war. I just want to have a quiet life, nothing special, to not have a corona, to not have any virus. Okay, I will pay my taxes, pay everything, and I just want to live normal life, that I can travel wherever I want to do, to have a family, to, I don't know. I don't want to be, this is stressful, a lot of stress. We have a lot of stress, and you know what that means, because your country suffered a lot in the past.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
So the teacher.
Yes.
Can I recommend one thing?
Yes, sure.
I don't know, but the after each lesson, I review again our video. Yet I see that I had a improvement, but still not the my hope mean the I hope more than. I don't know, because we only had a free talk. We don't have the vocabulary or like this.
Yes, I will recommend you. I received the message. I will recommend you. What can you do? Okay, so these words that we used to have in our lesson, that for example, we have some words that I corrected you during our lesson. Okay, so you can for example write these words and create your sentences. So you can do this. This is the way how you can practice pronunciation. Okay, so pronunciation, okay, of these words that we had when I corrected you. Okay, so when you review our lesson, okay, you can write this. Okay, so when you review the lesson, okay, take the words that I corrected you during our lesson and write these words. Okay, and after this, when you write these words, try to make your sentences. Write those sentences, write new sentences, and for the next class you can read these sentences for me.
Yes. Okay. I mean the one lesson you can give me the 10 or 20 vocabulary or like this. Yes. I can learn and practice. I mean the
practice. Okay, so
like
let's say practice. Okay, let's start with word practice. Okay, so practice. Okay, I will write also this word. Okay, just one moment. Okay, just to have overview. Just one moment, please. I want to write every word that you need to practice. Okay, so we have you have practice. Okay, this is yes, this is the word number 1, practice. Okay, so use word. I will write use word practice.
Yes.
And make a sentence.
Yes.
Okay. So we have practice. Okay, this is practice. Okay, so also I will mark pronunciation.
Yes.
Okay. Use word this practice, make a sentence. Okay, so this is the best way how you can practice your vocabulary. Okay.
You are writing. Are you writing?
Yes, I wrote this. Okay,
You
will.
are, but I don't see. I
No,
didn't
no,
see.
no, don't worry. I wrote a reminder for myself. Okay, and this is for you.
Ah.
Okay, practice.
Mm.
Just one moment.
Practice.
Okay, so like this. I am just one moment. I want to have like this. Just one moment. Okay. Okay, there you go. I wrote you what you need to do. So also practice pronunciation. Okay, when you say practice, practice.
Practice.
Okay,
Practice.
like this.
Yeah.
Practice, practice.
Practice. Practice. Practice. Practice. Tick.
Okay,
Tick.
okay,
Practice.
okay. Like this, like this. We will divide this word into simple words. Practice, practice.
Practice. Practice.
Great.
Practice. Practice. Yeah. Okay. Practice. 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 Okay. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So
Yes, teacher.
this is the first word, and I will mark more words. Okay. So we okay. So this is the number one, and I will see what other words do we have that we need to put, and I will put in my report what other words you need to practice pronunciation and create a sentence. And this is how you will improve
Yeah.
everything what you need to improve. So don't worry about this.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something that will come in time. So don't worry if you cannot have a correct pronunciation. So this is something that will come in time.
I mean that I don't know if the useful for us or not, because we are finding the good way for you and me to help me to
Yes.
improve my English. So for example, today we planning today lesson. We planning a next lesson. We will talk about the Ukraine war. So you give
Ukraine.
me the okay.
Ukraine. Okay.
Ukraine. You
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Okay.
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Ukraine. Okay.
Ukraine. Ukraine.
Yeah.
Ukraine. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Ukraine. So you give me the 10 vocabulary or like this. I learn, and after you correct me, I learn, and I will create the sentences. And the next lesson we will discuss together. What do you think?
Yeah. Okay. So let's try like this. Okay. On the next lesson. Okay. So I will review these words that we practiced today. I will review these words, and you write sentences for tomorrow, for example, and you will read these sentences for me. Read these sentences for me, and I will see is it grammar good, and I will see is it pronunciation is good. So I
Yeah.
will review this. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So for now we have practice, and we have Ukraine. Ukraine.
Yeah. Ukraine.
Okay.
Ukraine.
Okay.
Practice. Ukraine.
Okay. Like this. I will write you this in the chat. So like this. Okay. So
Okay.
for homework, do like I mentioned to you. Okay, so I will see. It's going to be 10 words, but we are going to speak, and I will put every word that I think that you should improve. I will put on the list. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and we are going to do like this every day. So we will practice new vocabulary, using of the new words, and we will practice pronunciation and everything else.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I see. Okay. Yes, because I think that I want to have more chance to speak and you correct, because like you say that I still speak the not fluent.
Yes, but this is just the beginning, so don't worry about this. This is
Yes.
what will come in practice. Okay, so I can understand everything what you're saying, so I don't have problems with this. So everything what you're saying, it's okay, it's correct. Okay, so you just need to work on pronunciation. Okay, so this is something that will come in time. So when we learn, for example, new language, when you learn language, sometimes we have a bad pronunciation of some words. And this is not just with English, this is with every language. For example, if I learn Vietnamese right now, if I probably I will pronounce some words badly. This is connected with all the languages that we are learning. So it's not about you. So don't worry. This is something that will come in time.
Are you learning Vietnamese?
No, no, I don't have time, but I will try to learn. I will try to learn someday, definitely. I want to try it. I don't know will I succeed, but I want to try it.
Okay, okay, teacher. Okay, next.
And what is, okay, I want to ask you, okay, so we spoke about Ukraine. Okay, so I want to ask you about situation in connected with coronavirus in your country. What is the situation right now with coronavirus in your country?
Coronavirus in my country now, the almost people feel normal now. Mean the death ratio now is very low. The death ratio now very low.
Ratio.
Ratio.
Okay, so we have words ratio. We have virus.
Virus. The coronavirus situation now in Vietnam, with the death low, the death ratio is very low, so almost people feel normal. Yes.
So yes, okay, so they can, yes, so because I spoke with some people from China, and they told me, doctors from China, interesting. Okay, so they told me that the next winter we will not have coronavirus anymore. We will have coronavirus will be treated like regular flu.
Yeah, regular. Yes. The Vietnamese experts say like this, say the same thing.
The same
Means
thing.
the next time the virus corona will be treated like the regular flu.
Like. Okay, so the only thing with words that we are having now, with words, okay, so when you need to connect with letters C and K, next, like, okay, so
Next.
next, okay, like this, okay, next. Okay, so because if you say nest is something else. Okay, birds have nest on the trees, nest. But next, for example, One, okay. Next is like this. Okay, so this is, for example, notebook. Next page, next
Next.
page, next
Yes.
page. Yes.
I am reading the next page.
Next. Okay. I am reading the next page. The next page.
Next page.
Page.
Next page.
Page. Next.
Page.
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 Next page.
Next
Next
page.
page. Yes.
Yes. I am reading the next page. The
Yeah.
next
I'm reading the next page. Next
page.
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 Page. Page.
Yes. Yes, I'm reading the next page.
Page. Page.
Yes.
Page.
Mhm.
Okay, so
No,
okay,
no, no.
teacher.
It's okay. It's okay. So don't worry about this. This is something. This is something that comes in time. Okay. So this is only pronunciation. Pronunciation. You're practicing pronunciation every day. So don't worry about this. This is something that is happens in time. So okay, so we have here these words. Just one moment. We have these words: practice, Ukraine, Ukraine,
Ukraine. Ukraine.
Ukraine, Ukraine, Ukraine.
Ukraine. Ukraine. Ukraine. Ukraine.
Yes, yes.
Practice.
It's practice,
Ukraine.
practice.
Ukraine.
Mhm.
Practice. 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 Practice.
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Ukraine. Ukraine. Ukraine. Right,
Yes,
right, teacher.
yes, yes. Okay,
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Okay, so the ratio,
Right, Rachel.
hmm, and
Rachel.
the next, next,
Next. Next. Next.
next,
Next.
next.
Next. Next.
Yes, next. Okay. hmm Okay. Only thing what you need to fix is okay. Only thing what you need to fix is this that we are having when we are speaking about letter C and letter K.
Letter
Letter C.
C and letter K. Black. Page. Page. Next page.
Next page. Next page.
Page. Page. Next
Mm-hmm.
page.
Mm-hmm.
Chờ. Chờ. Right, right, teacher. Next page. Page.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next page. Next page. Like
Page.
this. Page.
Next page.
Page.
Next page. Next page. I am reading the next page. Page.
I'm reading the next page. The next page.
Next page. Next
Mm-hmm.
page. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Now, and okay, so the coronavirus right now is stable in your country. Is that right?
Yes, it's stable that and even if some people don't wear masks,
Mask.
don't wear
Mm-hmm.
mask, don't wear mask.
Mm-hmm. And why did they not wearing mask? Why?
Because there are two reasons.
Mm-hmm.
First, the death ratio is low.
Mm-hmm.
And the second reason, almost people already infect, mean the already infect virus corona.
Okay. And they think that they shouldn't wear masks now.
They even if they don't care and they shouldn't wear mask right now.
Okay. Okay, very nice. So now that was really nice. Okay, so we are working on your pronunciation now. It's much better. So don't worry about this.
Yes. So the good thing, the after each videos I review again, because I now mean the indirectly some sentences, some your sentences I cannot hear well.
You cannot hear well.
Yes, so later I hear again.
Okay,
Because
and
I had some word, had some new vocabulary I don't hear well. Yeah.
Okay, so like this. Okay, please stop me when I'm saying something to you, and if you don't understand, so please stop me and ask me, and I will explain these words that I'm using. So please, when when I'm saying something to you and you don't understand, just please say, teacher, please stop, or Nick, stop. I don't understand the meaning of this word. Please tell me what this word that you said. What is the meaning of this word? Okay.
Yes. Clear. I understand.
Great. Okay, so just ask me and I will explain you everything. So don't worry about this. You will know. You will know everything. I have patience. I will explain you everything.
Thank you.
I will explain you usage, how you use this word in a sentences, and how you can practice using this word.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I only worry if you are not patient with me.
No.
Yeah.
With you, with you, everything is easy. Working with children, I need to have a lot of patience with children. With adults, it's different, because okay, it's okay if you don't know some words, if your pronunciation is good, because adults have focus. Okay.
Adult?
Adults, you, me,
Yeah.
older
Oh,
student.
adopt, right?
Adults.
Adult. Adult. Yes, I know this word, adult. But I read might be wrong. I read might be wrong, but I know this word, adult.
Adults.
Adults.
Yes. Okay, adults have more patience, older student, more better focus. Okay, so they can listen, they can understand, they can. So don't worry about this. Okay, so because I'm also working with the children. With children is big problem, because children, they are like this, la 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 la. So, and this is something that annoys, sometimes can be annoying. Okay, sometimes can be, I'm trying to explain to them something and they are not paying attention. And and that is the problem. Then someone is not paying attention. I can explain you 10 times something, but if you are paying attention, if you want to learn, it's not a problem for me. If you don't want to learn, then we have a problem. So yes, but if you don't understand something, if you, for example, if you don't know the meaning of some words, if we need to practice your pronunciation, that is okay. We can do all day. It's not a problem. I have patience for that. What I need is just your goodwill to learn, nothing else. And I will train you to speak English good. So don't worry about this. With the children, it's the problem, not with you. Okay?
Yes. You're right. And because I just joined this lesson, this course, so I feel that might be effective for me. Because I learned two lesson today, the 2 days and 3 days, and after that I have my friend. He asked me about the English course because he had one daughter, 6th grade. She learning the 6th grade. Sixth grade.
Sixth
Yes, you know.
grade. Sixth grade.
Sixth grade. Yes, sixth grade.
Sixth
Yes.
grade.
She studying the sixth grade. So she born when she study in school had a Vietnamese teacher and sometimes had a foreign teacher. But when I suggest this course, she said maybe she cannot learn because what the children they don't have a lot of the subjects to say.
Yes.
Also the vocabulary when I suggest I recommend to her I try to say some sentences, some English sentences to her, but she don't understand. So I think that you're right. When you teach children, not easy.
Yes, with children it's not easy. It's not easy. They can learn. Okay, they can learn much quicker than adults, but they don't want to learn. That is the problem. Adults want to learn. And this is, and don't worry about this. I will have a lot of patience with you, so don't worry about this. With you, everything is so nice. It's so perfect. So I don't have any problems. Okay, so we just need to work on pronunciation, and you will work on pronunciation if you speak every day, every day, every day, every day. Just speak, 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 and I want to tell you one more thing. Okay, I didn't know to speak English. I didn't know. I learned like you. So, because this is not my native language is Serbian language. So I learned to speak English. So if I can learn, you can learn. We are similar age. We are similar age, you and me. So if I can learn English, you can also learn English. Okay?
I don't think we had a similar age. You're very young.
No. I'm almost 40.
Oh, 40 already?
Almost. Next year I will be 40, yes.
But I see you're very young.
Maybe look like a young, but I'm not so with age. I'm not so young. I'm almost 40 years old. Next year I will be 40 years old.
Yes, next year you 40 years old. Okay.
Yes. Now this year I will be 39. So you're similar with age, but like I mentioned, don't worry. If I can learn, you can learn. Okay?
Right. Yes.
Yes. I'm not better or worse than comparing to you. We are similar. So don't worry. This is something that we will like you mentioned your house, that you're building a house. Brick, 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 like English language. Word, pronunciation, word, grammar, word, and we will create one big English house. Okay?
Yes. Yes. Because when I review our videos, I try to repeat again your sentences.
Yes. This is good. This is good.
Yes. That is why. But the same time, I don't understand well. But when I review our video, I also hear another video better. Mean that I go to YouTube, I hear the video of CNN news or etc.
Yes, but this, like I mentioned to you, okay, so just try not to compare. Okay, look. Okay, so what is happening right now? Okay, so you're speaking now English. Okay, it's nice, it's good, I can understand what you're saying, so don't worry about this. Okay, only mistake that I think this is my opinion, that I think that you're making is when you want to compare something. Okay, so you're Anna, you're you. Okay, so you just try to improve yourself to be better every day. Don't try not to compare you with other people.
No,
Just
no. I compare the before when I mean the before I open the CNN video. I hear and I hear very little. But after I review our video sometime,
yes.
I hear CNN video better than before.
So you can understand what are
Yes.
they say.
Yeah.
See, this is
Yes.
listening skills.
My,
Okay, so listening
yes.
skills.
Listen.
You are absorb. Absorb means, for example, you are taking all the words that you learned from our lesson. You are watching CNN video, and you can understand. Those are listening skills.
Yes.
Listening skills. Okay, so this is good. This is practically really nice because if you're doing that, okay, so in time you will succeed to these words that we are practicing. You will have usage. You will know how to use these words in complex sentences.
Yes, yes, right. Yes.
And
Because the before when what when I hear I open the I watch the CNN videos.
watch,
What what
watch.
what I watch CNN videos. I almost I hear the the single words, not the one sentences. Rarely I can understand one full sentences. But now I hear a lot of full sentences.
Okay, so this is the good step. This is really good step. Okay, because next thing, what are we going to do? Okay, so you can understand. So your listening skills are really good. The next thing, okay, what are we going to do is use these words, that new words that we are learning, and try to speak, try to put these words in sentences. And we will work also on pronunciation. We will work on creating a sentences.
Yes.
We are on fluency. We will work on this, and this is in time, just step by step. This is like a race. This is not sprint. This is marathon. So we are running marathon right now because we want. When you learn new language, you cannot easy learn. You need time to learn and practice, 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 practice. And this is what will come in time. So don't worry about this. And
Yes.
are you satisfied with our class?
Yes, yes.
This is what is important for me, that you are satisfied.
Yes.
Okay, so don't worry. I have a lot of patience. So don't worry about this. It's okay.
So you see that when I want to recommend something, I will say to you because
Absolutely.
if I see something not developed for me, I will say to you, we
Of
find a
course.
way.
We will find a way how we can practice this. So don't worry about it. We will find a way that how we are going to improve your speaking and everything else. So don't worry about this. This is for the beginning listening skills really good. Okay, so you absorb, you are collecting words. This is something that is really nice and really good. Really good step. Okay, so for what are we going to do next?
Okay. Yes.
And
Okay.
like I mentioned, it's for me it's important that you are satisfied with our class. This is what is important.
Yes. Okay, teacher.
No problem. No problem. So just be positive. Everything is going to be fine. Ask me 10 times. If you don't understand 10 times, 10 times, I will find a way to explain you the word. So don't worry about this.
For me, I only think that if I suggest many things to you, I don't worry you not satisfy. You say, this girl ask a lot of the.
No. When you're suggesting something, that you have the will to work. You want to learn, and this is what is important for me, that you want to learn. That is important for me. Other things are not so important. What is important for me that you want to learn. And when you want to learn, I will find a way how you can learn.
Yes.
I will find a way, how we are going to yes,
and to learn.
Fix words, learn. So don't worry. I'm not thinking anything like this. So don't worry. I will find a way to represent you sentences, vocabulary, and everything else. So don't worry about this. Okay.
Yes. Okay, teacher.
Everything is going to, and you don't call me teacher. We are similar age.
Yes,
you can call me Nick. Call me Nick.
Okay, Nick. Call Nick.
Yes,
Nick.
it's much better. Yeah, teacher is too formal.
Yes,
Okay?
it's too formal, and we close together more than when we call Nick, right?
Yes. And you can ask me
Friendly.
friendly. You can ask me
Friendly.
and suggest me whatever you want. Whatever you want. Whatever comes to you. Okay, this and this is also really good because you want to participate, you want to learn, you want to, and this is something that is really good for me. I have a good feedback from you, and you make my job easier because you want to improve something, you want to say. I wrote every word for tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 words. 9 words. Okay, so for tomorrow, I will write these words in my report, and I will put these words that you need. Please make a sentences with these words. You will read me this text, and after this we will continue. Practice.
Better, right?
Better. Yes, better. Much better. Okay.
Okay, Nick.
So see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
So don't worry about anything. We will continue like this. Practice. So don't worry. We will find a way how we can manage to improve everything. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye bye.